is time. It is time to brew your best beer.
The 2016 SJPorr Challenge is dedicated to your friend and ours, Paul Wickstein. Brought to you by Brewcraft USA, iMake, Gladfield Malting, Yakima Valley Hops, The Grain Bill, Brewers Exchange, Cake Kingdom Homebrew Supply, Hiraki Homebrew, and a special thanks to our silver sponsors.
Hey guys, it's that time again, back for another SJPorr beer tasting video, and today this is the beer that caught my eye. It's the English Mild, clocking in at 3.7%. Kindly comes to me from 84Z-97N-28S. So there is the bottle there. I think it's the only one that I've received in a 500ml, but at 3.7% it should be very drinkable indeed. So thank you very much for this lovely looking label. I've got some info on the back, but I'll just show you the beer. As per normal, I have poured it up in advance, and as you can probably tell, I've had a good half of it already. Just enjoying it, letting it warm up a bit more, trying to collect a few thoughts. But the first thing that struck me when I poured it up, there was a little bit of hiss on the bottle. It's poured up brilliant sort of, what do you call it, like a chestnut brown. Quite lowly carb, just holding a very sort of thin ring on the top. The other thing that caught my eye was how clear it was. I don't know if that's showing up, but it's pretty much crystal clear. I probably tipped a little bit of yeast in there, so it's actually clearer than it is now. In fact, when I first poured it up, I didn't see the information on the back, and I thought, I wonder if this is an extract or a partial mash, but I was way off the mark with that. So I'll quickly tell you what's in it. So it's an all grain, all with Gladfield's malts, pale malt, crystal, dark crystal, chocolate, and acidulated malt, sour grapes. So you've done a fantastic job getting that clarity, and it was bottle conditioned, so awesome job. Hops are North Down and East Kent Goldings, bottled on the 4th of the 9th, so it's about 5 weeks ago. So appearance wise, I think that's bang on for me. I can't fault that. Perfect carbonation level for a mild. Colour's spot on, clarity is spot on. So yeah, fantastic. Let's get a nose on it. Cheers to you all, and a huge thank you to the brewer of this beer. I really do appreciate it. Okay, obviously I've had some beer of the beer already. Just trying to pin down the aroma. It's sort of got a slightly smoky edge to it. I'm not sure where that's coming from, but it's also got some nice sort of subtle chocolate as well. And like a nutty caramel. And I think that's probably coming from the darker crystal. I think the lighter crystals you get a lot more sort of caramel sweetness. I think the dark crystal you get more of a nutty sort of caramel sort of aroma or flavour. So yeah, it's got a nice sort of nutty, chocolatey sort of aroma, which is really, really nice. As far as the hops, I'm not picking up too much, to be honest. Maybe a little bit of like floral, maybe spice, floral and spice. It smells beautiful, so I'm going to dive in again, obviously. It's really nice. The flavour just carries on brilliantly from the nose. You're getting more of that nice sort of nutty caramel, more of the chocolate. Sweetness is quite low. It's, yeah, like I was saying before, the dark crystal's given it like a nutty caramel rather than a sweet caramel. It's got quite a nice dry back end to it once again, which I like because that just makes you want to go for another sip. Yeah, it's a cracking beer. The hops, yeah, yeah, there's sort of that traditional sort of English floral, sort of spicy, a little bit more spice on the flavour, sort of earthy sort of profile, which is perfect for those malts. That is a brilliant beer. I was thinking about the sort of the brief for the challenge, and it was, you know, brew a sessionable beer for a thirsty world, and it's made me think of the beers I've tried so far. You know, would I want to sit on them and go back and have, you know, 3 or 4 or 5 of them? And I think this is the sort of beer that you could easily sit on this. You know, I could see yourself in a sort of a nice garden bar, hopefully at an English style pub, just ordering these, and you could just sit in the suns and sit on these all afternoon, no trouble at all. So I think in that respect this beer fits the brief perfectly. And at 3.7, it's got a lot more flavour than the ABV would indicate, so you're not thinking, oh, I'm drinking a low ABV beer and I'm sort of compromising on the flavour. You're getting all the flavour, but you're getting the lower ABV. So yeah, I mean, you could have 6 of these, and you know, you obviously wouldn't drive, but you're still going to be, you know, happy as Larry, and you know, not going to be affected by that. So yeah, top job. Carbonation is spot on. It's nice and low. Like I said, it's got a nice dry. Bitterness is low as well, but a nice dry, slightly bitter back end, which is perfect. So yeah, can't really say much more about it, apart from I think you've fit the brief for the challenge perfectly. So, you know, spot on. Full marks to you for that. So another brilliant beer on a fairly warm afternoon. So I'm going to have a bit more of a think, do some marking, and yeah, we'll catch you in the next video. So cheers guys, and cheers to the brewer. Fantastic, it's been a real pleasure. Okay guys, we'll catch you next time. Over and out.